Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to What's Happening in Downtown Eugene. And what's happening in downtown Eugene is art. In fact, it's happening all over Eugene. Liora Sponko, said that right?
Yep.
Executive Director of the Lane Arts Council. So why don't we start, Liora, with what is the Lane Art Council and what do you guys do?
Yes, Lane Arts Council, we work to cultivate strong and creative arts communities throughout Lane County. So we're basically providing access to the arts, and we believe the arts are important in all of our lives to provide us with creativity, self-expression, and confidence. So we run many programs, arts education in schools, where we put artists into schools such as fiddle or murals, painting projects, and kids get to have hands-on projects in the arts.
I love that. So how do you guys do that? Do you go to different middle schools, and is it mostly middle schools?
We work in middle and elementary and high schools, actually, all grades, providing all sorts of different programs. So the schools will request the type of program that they want. We have a roster of 35 different artists that we plug into the schools.
An art walk. Everybody in town, I think we know about that, but how do you encourage us to come and join in? Because I know that OSLP, an organization I'm involved with, they're now involved in the art. We're bringing all kinds of folks from the community into art.
Absolutely. It's the most fun place to be on First Fridays. You just know when it's art walk time because downtown is just thriving. There's all sorts of galleries and businesses and community-based organizations that are participating. They show art. People can go into any of the galleries, or they can follow our tour, which is guided by a host. Each month is a different host, and we interview the artists to learn directly from them about their art.
Why is that so valuable as a community? You think that we walk together through the streets, especially downtown, that vibrancy, and art is the connector. I love it.
Absolutely. Well, it brings community together. Sometimes people feel intimidated to go into a gallery on their own, but when there's a lot of people there, it feels safer. And it's such a great way to network with new people, network with other art supporters, other business leaders. And it's just a great way for downtown to be thriving and supporting the economic development. So you'll see that the restaurants are full and the bars are full, and so everyone benefits from the art walk.
And Lane Arts Council, you guys are celebrating your 40th year.
Yeah.
It seems like 40 years.
Amazing.
What's going to be happening with that? Anything special we can be looking for?
Well, we're basically celebrating our 40th anniversary throughout the year. So we kicked it off with our January Art Walk, and so we'll have multiple events through art walks and other events to celebrate 40 years, so you'll be looking out for that.
What other things do you think people need to know in this community about art and where you're going? Like, are there any other areas that you're working to bring art more into our culture to explore with us?
Well, we think, the arts are important in all aspects of life, so we're really focused on arts education. Our Art Core program is a new program that we created where we're working with teachers to help build their confidence and capacity to teach the arts so that they can provide the arts on a sustained basis, so really infusing the arts throughout the curriculum and lesson planning and really engaging young people in school.
Because art is really the thing that keeps a lot of kids involved and connected, that and music, to connect people to school.
Yeah, we actually have an Art Core school that has told us that more kids come to school on Art Core days. They want to be there, they love participating in the arts, they get to make choices, they get freedom, they get to explore their own self-expression, and so there's that type of environment provides young people with better readiness to learn other subject areas.
And you recently, there's a grant that was received, and you're part of that.
Yep.
Explain that.
Yeah, it's a federal grant that we received, $2.2 million over 4 years, so we're working in 5 middle schools to provide Art Core. And hoping over time we'll find more funding to bring it to more schools around the county.
Be nice, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir, but to get art back in all of our schools so that kids are expressing themselves in that way.
Absolutely, and when the art becomes core of learning, what that can provide students and teachers and the whole school environment. Imagine walking into school where it's just beautiful, filled with student artwork, students are creating, they're making, where the classrooms are alive. That's what we're creating.
What I've learned from Oregon Supported Living Program with people with disabilities who are doing artwork, and you include that in what's going on in town, it's a common language. You know what I mean? We all can look at a picture and get something from it, and it's a way to communicate. So we're opening lines of communication with groups of people that we might not otherwise be able to communicate with. I love that about art.
Absolutely, right? It's a universal language. That's what we believe, that we're all connected to some form of art, whether it's visual art, whether it's music, dance, theater, media arts. We all have something we're connected to and passionate about. So it's for everyone.
So for people to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
They can check out our website, lanearts.org.
Okay. Gloria, thank you for being
Yeah,
here. No, it was
thank you.
nice talking with you.
You as well.
Now we know what's happening downtown with art.
Awesome.